Hello ladies and gentlemen, Panzer here and welcome to House of the Dying Sun. This is a space shooter, and let's just get this out of the way real quick. It is basically the combat sections from Elite Dangerous, kind of boiled down into a single game, and it's quite enjoyable actually. So I've just completed the first mission, which is this one here. And let's see, can we select anything else? Because basically what happened here was I had cleared the tutorial section, and then I exit the game to start up my recording software, and now this is where we are. I might have to do the tutorial again. Alright, so this is the game thus far. I have already done this section already, but whatever. So that's us warping in there, and then this is our fighter. So let's hit enter here, take control, and we're in the game. And you can see in the middle of the HUD there at the bottom, there is actually a sort of zoom in of where our targeting cursor in there, which is a very nice touch. That also changes to show multiple other things, including if we target something. Let's try and do that now. There we go. So we can see a destroyer over there in the distance. It shows us their shields and hull and their distance as well. And even if oh, and you can see their speed as well. So it's sort of zooming in on them. So let's try and cancel that target there. Left click will of course fire our weapons. And there's a lot of them, actually. If we have a look, we have a blunderbuss, which I believe is some sort of shotgun weapon, and we have our autocannon, and then we have a torpedo. So, yeah, lots to look at there. Right, so I'm going to skip ahead to the first mission, and see you all in a minute. Alrighty, so we're about to begin on the very first mission here, and this is a selection of difficulty levels. So I don't know exactly what to expect from these, but you do earn more favor by completing the harder difficulties. Now the overall mission, let's just have a look here, is to kill the traitor lords. So in this world, the Emperor has died, and his last dying wish was to eliminate the traitor lords. So as the Empire is now a sort of remnant of what it was before, you're one of the star pilots that are tasked with enacting the last edict of the Emperor. And so that's what we've got to do. We've got 12 of them to kill, and we've got 4 favor at the moment. And let's begin with the first mission. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to try the hardest difficulty and see what happens. So it says here, Harbinger difficulty is for true believers. You may be required to return later with a larger fleet or with a highly customized loadout. So I'm guessing what this is saying is we might not be ready for it just yet. Alright then, let's start with this difficulty then. Oh, it's saying the same thing. Alright then, let's begin here then. So this is our loadout right now. We have a long rifle, which is not unlocked yet. So we have the very basic loadout, our autocannon, our blunderbuss. Yeah, we do have a selection of a few others here. This is quite interesting. And a selection of heavy weapons. So we do have bombs or torpedoes. As far as I know, heavy weapons are given to you at the beginning of a mission, and that's it. They do not refill in between during the mission at all. So yeah, you do have to pay attention to the ammo count. I believe we only get 1, which is interesting. So we have just the single interceptor with us. Nothing really else to look at. We've got some upgrades here. So we've got energy shields and juggernaut armor. I believe these are both equipped. So you can see there's a bunch of things here that we can unlock as we progress. So that's what the favor is used for. Alright, let's begin the first mission. Now, one thing I will say about this game, loading times are incredibly quick. I did not cut that down at all. This is the actual loading speed of the game, which is remarkably fast. Alright, shall we begin? Okay, so there's a target over there. It looks like a single fighter. Let's boost into them. So A and D is our roll control, and we control our flight using the mouse. So very similar to the setup I had with Elite Dangerous, although I use the mouse for rolling instead, and A and D for yawing. And our throttle control is the W and S keys. Alright, he's flying head-on with us. Let's do a quick head-on pass, and he's down. Let's see if we can slow ourselves down here and try to make a faster turn. So this is the other target that we need to kill. Let's put the brakes on just a little bit. He is definitely ducking and weaving, trying to avoid us. Just losing him in the sun there. And there we go. All targets down. Fairly easy. Very nice and easy there. Just flying through the smoke there. I gotta say, for what it looks like, I mean, this is sort of a kind of low poly, I guess you could describe it, minimalist art style, or sort of shaded style with without the huge amount of textures there. Alright, so that's the last target. There we go. So really, very... Oh, traitor flagship arrival imminent. What does that mean? I guess since our mission is complete, let's not hang about. Let's just warp out. Ah, I see. So we do have a moment to actually escape before we are caught. Obviously, a flagship not being something that we are capable of taking on. Probably. I have no idea. So, assassinate Lord Thull, and we got a bonus for killing his escorts, which results in 2 favor there. So, now 11 traitor lords remain, and we have a choice of 2 missions. We get an increase in fleet size for that one as well, and we unlock the secondary weapon. So we have a choice of missiles or +1 interceptor. I'm guessing that gives us a wingman that we can play as well. So that's the idea behind that there. Not really too sure, because I kind of just jumped into this game completely blind. Alright, so let's look at this one. Let's go for the missiles first. Alright, let's try and up the difficulty slightly. Alright, I think I'm ready. I think I might be ready for this. Let's give this a try. Alright, so the mission here is to destroy a set of supply caches, and we do have shuttles going out, so let's go and take out these shuttles very quickly. We are under attack already, so let's lock onto these guys and try to take them out as quickly as possible. I gotta say, the atmosphere in this game is absolutely incredible. Alright, there's one shuttle down. Let's get the rest of them before we have to attack the fighters there. Another one just over here. Alright, bonus targets have been destroyed. We do have a fighter here to look at. And it is an easy kill there. One last fighter right here. I was about to say farter. One last farter, yes. Flatulence in space is punishable by death, of course. And let's just get rid of him. And now, to deal with these supply caches, I believe we have enemy ships over there as well. There is a corvette, so we need to make this very, very quickly. Let's quickly reload the weapons. There's a lot of fire coming straight at us. Alright, let's switch weapons here. Let's use our blunderbuss and see how effective that is. Absolutely. Oh, I've just flown into it. Ah, so that actually restarted the mission because it killed me. I see. Okay. Yeah, that is definitely restarted there. Alright, so let's take on this container right here. We do have those fighters to contend with again. We have taken significant amount of damage already. Let's just get rid of this container as quickly as possible. Okay, so now we have these fighters to contend with. We do need to get rid of those shuttles as well. We do want that bonus, of course. Alright, that one's down. And there's the other one down. Alright. So, hopefully we don't crash into anything this time. I'm going to try my heavy weapon on that Corvette over there. Alright, we've got a lock. And it's away. That torpedo is well and truly on its way. Hopefully it does deal the damage we are looking for. Yes, that is definitely a kill. That's definitely something I was not expecting. Oh, no, it's not a kill. Right. Okay, you can see at the bottom left there, my shield's absolutely being depleted now. So let's loop around. We have a drift feature as well. I believe those shuttles have escaped. And we've crashed again. So yeah, this is significantly more difficult than I was expecting. And I am starting to wonder as well if there's a slight amount of random generation, because I don't remember that cache being there, but you know what? I probably wasn't paying attention last time. Alright, let's get rid of the fighters first. Let's deal with them. So you can see that there is a bit of aim off that you have to do. You do have to lead the targets. You can see where it's flashing is when I'm actually aiming in the correct spot. It doesn't actually mark that on your HUD, so you do need to predict the target just a little bit as well. So I like that. I like that it's not holding your hand as much. You do need some basic understanding of the directions the targets are going in. Right, so these shuttles are now well and truly trying to escape here. Let's put some fire on them and get them to split up. That looks like that one's going to go down. Let's get the lead shuttle out now. And the last one. No, the cannons are reloading. There we go. Bonus targets all down now. Right, so we really need to get rid of... That is a heavy shield generator. I should have seen that. That is exactly what is causing all of these problems. Right, so if we could get in there and destroy that first, I think we might be able to actually do a significantly greater amount of damage. Okay, so we're going to have to avoid a lot of fire on the way in, because of course that Corvette is still there. Still not really used to having the roll controls on the A and D, but that's something we are going to have to deal with. I can't quite see. I don't think I'm going to be able to damage that. So we're going to do this and finish him off with the blunderbuss. And back to the cannons. Come on. Flagship arrival is imminent. Time to get out of here. So let's rendezvous and get ready to warp out. We do not have the firepower to take on a Corvette, let alone a flagship. And we are taking a lot of damage. And we're out. So just by the skin of our teeth there. I do like these warp effects. They look really nice. Really like these warp effects. Right, so we actually managed to do it. And 70% accuracy, really, yeah. A lot of damage taken, of course, flying head-on into a couple of Corvettes. definitely not the best idea. But we definitely did make it through there. And we got a new weapon for it. So, let's just open this up so we can have a look at it. Just want to have a look at what weapons we've unlocked. So, the Fury missiles, also known as the Yellow Jacket, the 6B Fury launcher, delivers variable salvos of anti-fighter warheads to the intended target, chopping through shields but struggling against hulls. So, definitely something we could actually use against enemies at a much greater range. And they're apparently very accurate, so we do have a secondary weapon that we could use. They are shorter, well, they're not very, very long range, but they are definitely longer range than the blunderbuss, I'll give it that. And have a look at the autocannon there again. So definitely autocannon will be very good at finishing them off. So this could be a much better setup for us here. Well, I'm going to leave that one there. That is House of the Dying Sun. And it's a very, very good space shooter. Very well polished. Not encountered too many bugs, really. The only real issue I have with it is just the tutorial is not the best. It doesn't explain a lot of things, for example, how the UI works and all of that. So it takes a little bit of figuring out. And the mouse doesn't lock to the monitor. So if you do run multiple monitors, you are going to see your mouse straying across to the other screen. And of course that causes several problems if you do happen to be in an intense dogfight, and it minimizes the game. So that's something to bear in mind there. There is full controller support, and the game does have VR support as well, so quite a worthwhile purchase if you're looking at playing a VR space game and you don't already own the aforementioned Elite Dangerous or anything like that. This could be a fun little game to pick up and play with the VR support in there as well, so definitely go and check that out. But that's really all from me. So thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like. If you want to see more of House of the Dying Sun, don't forget to comment down below and let me know that that is what you want to see, because of course I do want to bring you the content that you do want to see, so do let me know what it is you want to watch. And don't forget to subscribe if you are new to the channel. My name is Panzer, taking a look at House of the Dying Sun. It is now available on Steam in early access, so go and check it out. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.